Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you read me? Am I loud? Am I clear? What a wild night, guys. Tons of news to cover this morning. We're going to watch the market open this morning. Silver's fighting back this morning. We're going to be live here in just 9 minutes and 25 seconds. Smash the like button if you're excited. Who's still stacking? Who is unshaken? Who's ready to party? Let's go.
Hotel room scale on the desk, counting every ounce I've kept. Airplane windows, dawn and dusk, dreaming about the next big chest. Desert markets, ocean ports, whispers in a hidden court, map lines, red ink, folded corners, X mark secrets in the border.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be live for just 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Yes! If you're on X, I just put out the tweet for this live stream. If you could go like it and retweet it, I'd appreciate it. 8 minutes and 25 seconds till we're live here. Stumblefish, don't worry, your diamond claws, they can grow back. They can grow back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be covering the breaking crazy news overnight, the Royal British Mint scandal. Some of your silver may be fake. We're going to cover that in the Comex market, silver and gold open here in just 8 minutes. Who's ready? Grab a coffee, top off your drinks, grab a muffin, grab some snacks. We're in for a wild ride this morning, folks. 7 minutes and 40 seconds away.
Old ship bell in a coastal town, rusty safe getting dragged out now. Ancient coins in a dusty tray, shine them up, watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze, customs line, keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets sewn inside my coat, every bar another little vote.
They told me I was crazy when silver was $13 an ounce, but I kept screaming about it. I knew the fundamentals. I kept stacking. They said I was foolish. Silver would never break 20 again. Then 30, then 40, then 50. Then we got to 120. And then they told me it's over. But I am unshaken. The fundamentals have not changed. They've only gotten stronger, and I'm still stacking. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in 6 minutes and 50 seconds. We're going to cover the breaking gold and silver news overnight, answering all your questions, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to be doing the Comex market open. We're going to be doing the Shanghai Futures Exchange silver open. We're going to see what happens this morning. Silver's been running wild all night. But are the bankers going to come out of the woodwork and smack it back down? We'll find out together here in just 6 minutes and 20 seconds. If you're ready, smash that like button. Who's unshaken? Let me know in chat.
Voices rise like a tidal wall.
Let's go, let's go. Yes, Ralph, she had fun. Where are you at in the world and what are you sipping on? I'm sipping on Mrs. IS coffee in Key West. What countries do we have in chat right now? Let me know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 5 minutes and 25 seconds covering the breaking overnight gold and silver news. Watching the market open together. What's going to happen? We're going to find out soon in just 5 minutes and 15 seconds here. We've got Canada in the house. We got New Zealand in the house with a code 0. We got North Carolina with coffee. We got Japan in the house. We've got, where else we got here? Tahoe, Australia, Phoenix. We got countries all over the world in chat right now. We got Pennsylvania, Detroit, Kentucky. We got Nova Scotia is back. Coffee in Germany. NorCal in the house. Antarctica, whoa. We got Illinois in the house, Florida in the house, Finland, Montana, Ohio. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 minutes and 30 seconds till we're live, covering it all down right now. Breaking news from overnight, you're not going to believe. We got the UK in the chat. We got Alaska. We got Georgia. We got Aussies in the chat. Oi, oi, oi. We got Manchester, UK. Jacksonville, Hawaii. Virginia in the house. Connecticut, New York. Arkansas, Massachusetts. We got everybody here.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight.
Tonight.
Silver dream shining bright.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 3 minutes and 50 seconds covering the breaking overnight silver and gold news. We're going to watch the markets open together. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Smash the like button if you're ready. We got Houston, Texas in the chat. We got New London, Connecticut, Albany, New York, Puerto Rico. We got Barbados. Nice. Wisconsin, the Philippines, Intl-Stacker. We got New England in the house. Canada, of course. All over the UK. Let's go, let's go. Who's ready? We are international, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes and 15 seconds till we're live here. Yes, yes. We've got Albany, New York, and Albany, Australia in the house. That's epic. We got Nola in the house. Oh, Florida is here. We got New Mexico in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 2 minutes and 45 seconds covering the breaking overnight gold and silver news. And we got massive news. Fake silver at the Royal British Mint. We're going to be breaking it down this morning. We're going to watch the markets open this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Ida, I have not seen the package yet. It'll probably come today or tomorrow. It lags a day because it's a P.O. box. Let's go. Yes, I did drop in the mic. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. We're going to be live in just 2 minutes. Let's get a crab dance going. Drop a crab in chat right now if you're ready for the stream. Let's go. Yes. Let's get it. Who wants it all? Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 30 seconds till we're ready. Smash that like button. Live in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's go, let's go. Yes. Not yet, Silver Pug. I'm going to do that on a live stream. Let's go. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. Tidal rhythms in the sand. Shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Your claws up in the sky. Let's go. Stacker, he's our guide. Let's go. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me. Ladies and gentlemen, 30-second warning. Ida, can you email me? That's strange. Email me. We'll figure it out. Here we go, guys. Who's ready? We're going to do the old school intro here. Let's go, let's go. Old school, here we go. Dance with me. One stacker on a journey to find silver International Stacker. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where we are closer to a Cuba than a Walmart. I am sipping on Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Where are you at in the world? What are you sipping on right now? Let me know. We are at 67,789 subscribers, guys. That means 11 more subscribers till the next big show, and some say if you haven't seen one, you haven't lived. 2,000 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. I just released this heater yesterday. Look at that diamond crab. Look at that diamond crab right there in the preview. Silver to explode in 2026. The secret catalyst bankers are hiding. That's a heater. Make sure you go watch that today. But ladies and gentlemen, what else is a heater? Gold and silver. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, last night, remember, I covered the market close from 4:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. From 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it was closed for the daily break. That's normal. And then when it opened, look at this gap. Immediate gap up when it opened. It gapped up from 71.23 up to about 71.40 something. The good news is we immediately filled that gap. Silver got as low last night as that right there, 71.10. It got as high as 74.56, over 4%. It's currently on an uptrend right now on a green candle of 73.20. And guys, the Comex market's going to be open in just 3 minutes and 30-ish seconds here. So we're going to see what happens there. But this might be an explosive open here. Let's check the silver futures. 73.34. Let's pull this puppy up here. 73.34. Okay, we're not in backwardation. We're in contango, but we are close there. Let me click save. Going over here to gold. Gold had a similar epic run overnight. Once we opened back up after the daily break, gold was as low as 4,455.66. It was as high as 46.0307. It's currently on a green candle, trending up as well. 4,578.28. It already took out my first target of the morning. So we're trending towards our next target here of 4,580.77. We'll see if we could take that out. Ladies and gentlemen, the gold to silver ratio plummeting overnight. It got as low actually as 61.45, currently at 62.54. Remember, yesterday on the live stream, we're at 63. So 62.54 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And ladies and gentlemen, remember on the live stream last night when I ended it, I said I thought we were going to gap up on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Massive gap up. Look at that. You could fly a plane through that. You could drive a Mack truck through that thing. That's about a $3 gap up, all the way up to 83.82, closing at 81.71. We are going to see this start to trade again here in just an hour and 2 minutes. So 81.71 it closed. We're currently at 73.13. So we are less than $10. We're at about an $8 premium from west to east, and that tells me we're on track for another gap up if this trend continues. And ladies and gentlemen, we're only about a minute and 45 seconds away from this market opening here. We're going to stick here. We're going to watch it together. So the market's going to open here in about a minute and 20 seconds. And then what's going to happen at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be watching the danger zone. The danger zone. That's when bankers mount their normal attacks here on the Comex. After that, I'm going to be going here and I'm going to be covering a bunch of breaking news. And ladies and gentlemen, go nowhere. I broke some major news yesterday with Backyard Bullion. It's going wild on X right now. Fake silver at the Royal British Mint. I'm going to break down exactly what I'm talking about and what that means. So that news is going to be coming after that. Then I'll come back to the charts. We'll watch them. I'll answer your questions live. So we got a jam-packed morning. And don't forget, we are also going to be covering this morning, just an hour from now, about the Shanghai Futures Exchange market opening. And I do believe if we continue the current trend we're on, that we will be gapping up. So we're going to be watching that here together. And I'm about to issue 30-second warning. 30-second warning here. 30-second warning. Now it's down to 20 of the day. The start of the day trading session here on the Comex for silver and gold. Are we going to continue our monumental rise from last night? So far, the trading session started last night at 6 p.m. We're up 2.72% on silver, 2.33% on gold, and I'm going to count it down here on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the market is now officially open. On our first green candle of the day trading session at 73.21 for silver, first green candle of the day trading session for gold at 4,579.54, pushing for our next target there of 48,580. Our next target here on silver is going to be 73.50. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do something a little bit crazy right now. I'm going to pay the bankers a little visit.
Dudley! Smith! A fallen hard with one arm on the top. Oh my God. Oh no, he's not! Major choke slam!
Now, I've got some major breaking news. I want to cover this story first, and then I'll cover the rest of the news. As far as I could tell, besides Backyard Bullion, I was the first person to post about this. Look, this post is up already 119,000 views. Here we go. Major breaking news. Major breaking news. Breaking massive Royal Mint scandal. Non-silver fake coins sold as silver Britannias. The Royal Mint just admitted they shipped a batch of 2026 Britannia bullion coins that were not silver. Their official statement: we are aware of an error impacting a small number of 2026 silver Britannia bullion coins from a recent production run, which were sent to a trade customer. They say they've identified the cause and are in direct contact with affected customers and are reviewing the entire process. This is a huge breach of trust from one of the most respected government mints in the world. Check your 2026 Britannias now, guys. You got to check them. And this is crazy. Do you know how many people... I pulled out mine. I'm going to check them on Saturday on a live stream. Do you know how many people leave these mint tubes from Britannia sealed? They buy monster boxes and leave them sealed. How many of the coins in those tubes and monster boxes are fake? Look at here. Shards broke it. So this is what the coin looks like. It looks like a silver Britannia. It even says 9995 silver, fine silver on there. This is for the 2026s so far. Look at this. On the machine, it analyzes as 75% copper, 24% nickel. And here's the official statement from the Royal British Mint. A spokesperson for the Royal Mint: we are aware of an error impacting a small number of 2026 Britannia bullion coins from a recent production run, which was sent to a trade customer. Our operations team has identified the cause and a full review is underway. We are in direct contact with the affected customer to resolve the matter. The trust of our customers is vital, and we have taken immediate steps to ensure this does not happen again. We sincerely apologize for the error. So, first off, they have posted this nowhere. This came via email to a request from Comex. So nowhere on their social media, as of last night, nowhere on the news have they posted this. They're just leaving people to figure this out. Now, this was broken by Shards, picked up back by Backyard Bullion, who got the official statement, and then I helped amplify it. But guys, Shards found over 200 of these fakes. So they were getting in monster boxes and they were weighing the monster boxes. They noticed the weight was off. They cracked them, opened them, and as of yesterday found 200 fake silver coins. How many more are they going to find? How many more went to other partners that have not been found? Is this not the scandal of the century? It's definitely the scandal of the year. Might be the scandal of a century. I don't know. Are they going to be worth more numismatically? Maybe. Depends how many were made. We know at least 200 are out there. If it sticks around 200, yes, they'll probably be worth something. If it's thousands, not so much. And that's the question. How many people have fake Britannias in their stack that don't know about it right now and maybe will never know about it? Ladies and gentlemen, this is why it's so critical. Test your silver, test your gold. I always crack stuff open for the most part that's mint sealed. But after this story, I'm going to have to crack everything that's open that's mint sealed. Like I have this mint sealed right here from the Mexican Mint. Do I need to crack this open with the onzas? Is there actual silver in there? So this is just such a betrayal of trust. To me, it is a mistake that cannot be made, selling fake silver coins. That's absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so many fakes out there. You got to protect yourself, and you got to protect yourself now. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, tomorrow, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Filled. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger, you get the stick, you get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too, so thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. Protect your stock now, guys. And yeah, I realize it's going to be a mint error, air quote error. It's going to be worth a decent amount of money depending how many of them were made. But imagine if this was never discovered. How big is the problem? Are people stacking what they believe to be silver coins and they're not? To me, it's a mistake you can't make as a mint. Hey, here's silver coins. Just kidding. They're copper nickel. Do we need to check them all? Do we need to check the gold coins? To me, guys, it's almost an unforgivable sin. What do you think? Am I overreacting? But let me break down more of the gold and silver news for you, and we're going to be entering the danger zone here in just 14 minutes. We're on a red candle of silver, 73.16. We're on a red candle of gold, $4,575. Going to the next piece of news here. Central banks are still buying gold like crazy in 2026. New report confirms that central bank gold buying momentum has carried straight into 2026, with more institutions buying the rush amid geopolitical risks and de-dollarization efforts. Even after a slower January, official sector demand remains one of the strongest structural tailwinds for gold. When the world's central banks keep stacking physical gold at this pace, it's a powerful vote of confidence. So make sure you guys follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker International when it fit. And go read that article if you want more information on that. The next piece of news here, ladies and gentlemen, this is an alert. Beware the Ides of March, ladies and gentlemen. Beware, tomorrow is the Comex silver options expiry. For the month of March, dealers may try to pin or suppress silver and gold. Tomorrow's March 2026. Our March 26 is options expiry day for silver futures. On these days, dealers and big players actively manage their exposure, which can lead to increased volatility and often a downward pressure as they hedge their options book. With heavy call interest and price sitting near key levels, many expect the same games again, trying to pin or take silver lower into tomorrow's close. Meanwhile, the physical market keeps tightening, Comex vaults are bleeding, China demand remains strong, Strait of Hormuz chaos continues. Paper can try to suppress, but the real metal is getting harder to find. So tomorrow is options expiry day, guys. We got to keep our eyes out for that. And we're just a few minutes here from the danger zone. We'll be going back to the charts soon. But remember yesterday in the live stream and for like the last month, I've been foot stomping saying beware the second, third, fourth, fifth order effects from the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, which it is still closed. I mean, it's not technically closed. There's no close sign, but it's like essentially closed because ships are too afraid to go through it. So you can see here a bunch of ships still here. There are some ships transiting it, turning off their AIS. But guys, plastics prices just spiked again. Dow doubles hike to 30 cents a pound effective April 1st. Dow Packaging and Specialty Plastics has officially doubled their previously announced price increase for HDPE, LLDPE, and LDP resins across the U.S. and Canada. This is not an isolated move. It's the latest second, third, or fourth order effect from the Strait of Hormuz closure. Raw material shortages and skyrocketing freight insurance costs, higher prices ripping into packaging, solar panels, EV components, and electronics, increased industrial demand for silver used heavily in solar batteries and circuitry, more embedded inflation across the entire real economy. And this won't be fixed overnight, ladies and gentlemen. Even if the Strait of Hormuz opened right now, it would take some time to recover. These supply chain fractures are going to persist for months, maybe even years, due to some damaged infrastructure in some locations. When energy, plastics, and logistics keep climbing, physical gold and silver become the ultimate hedge and ultimate beneficiary. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Things are only about to get crazier. And look at this. Goldman Sachs is saying Buy the gold dip, even after the pullback. Gold has taken a beating lately, but Goldman Sachs is saying they're very bullish still. Gold is still up, don't forget, 46.3% from exactly 1 year ago today. One of the top assets, performing assets out there. They're telling clients this dip is a buying opportunity, citing strong central bank demand, persistent inflation risks, and ongoing geopolitical tensions as reasons for long-term uptrend remains intact. The big banks and nations are still loading up while retail is getting shaken out. Guys, have you been shaken out? Are you unshaken? Do you have intestinal fortitude? I've been screaming for months and years. It's going to take intestinal fortitude to make it through this journey, but those with it are going to be dancing with me in the streets celebrating. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But if you want to read more about this story, make sure you follow me at X, formerly known as Twitter, and you can go read the full story. This day in sound money, I like this series that Gold and Silver HQ is doing, and I'm still, trying to put it out for you guys. I think it's great. On this day, sound money on March 25th, 1971, the London Gold Fix trades at $38.91 an ounce, already well above the official 35 Bretton Woods peg. Markets were signaling the end of the dollar gold link months before it shattered forever. 1807 on this day, U.S. Mint Director Robert Patterson writes President Jefferson requesting an assistant engraver for aging chief engraver Robert Scott, paving the way for John Reich's sharper, more trustworthy gold and silver designs. In 1848, Samuel Brannan publishes the early notice of California gold in the California Star, sparking the gold rush that drew miners from Europe, Australia, Asia, and Latin America. Do you guys like this? I do this every morning, this day in gold and silver history. I like it. Here's the lug talking about fakes, guys, and you got to get your pocket pinger. I'm telling you, so many fakes, so much problems. You got to protect yourself. Here's the video I put out yesterday, guys. Silver to explode in 2026, the secret catalyst the bankers don't want you to see. Just dropped a new video breaking down why silver is primed for a massive breakout. Oh, that should have said this year. This year. 6th straight year of structural deficit projected to continue into 2030s. Industrial demand tsunami from AI data centers, EV, solar defense. Physical silver decoupling from gold and from the paper Comex price. Legends like Michael Oliver, Eric Sprott, and David Morgan calling for triple-digit silver. Guys, check this video out if you have not seen it. It's right here on my channel. Click videos latest. It's an absolute heater. And you're going to want to watch that. And guys, we are just 3 minutes away from the danger zone. We'll be back to the charts here soon. But look at this. Massive. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine except for the Comex silver vaults take another massive hit. Another 2.65 million ounces moved from registered and 638,000 drained from their vaults. Fresh CME report just dropped for March 23. Registered silver crashed to 76.55 million ounces. 2.65 million ounces were shifted from registered to eligible. Then another 638,000 ounces were physically drained from the vaults. JP Morgan Chase saw 606,000 drained from their stake alone. When you see both registered dropping hard and physical metal leaving the system, it's a clear sign of structural tightness, eroding confidence in the Comex vaults. Asia continues scooping it up while the West bleeds. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is right here. So look, we're down to 76 million. That's 2 million leaving the registered. Remember, only this amount can do deliveries. And if you look here, we still have some deliveries for this month, but look at May. Guys, that is over 300 million ounces that's scheduled for possible delivery right there in May. And in December, when I first started to sound the alarm about this, we had over 100 million ounces in the vaults. Now we're to 76. It's like limbo. How low can we go? How low can we go? Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 30 seconds from the danger zone. Every morning from 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the danger zone, or so colloquially known on this channel as such. And this is traditionally when the bankers will slam down the silver and gold price. Let's see if we can make it through unscathed. We've got just 13 seconds left until the start of the danger zone. I'm going to be counting it down for you live here, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like if you're enjoying it. We're only 13 away from 300. 3, 2, 1. We are now in the danger zone, and the first candle of the danger zone is green, then red. Okay, guys, there's something we do on this channel that some scientists say work 90% of the time, every time, to turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC, the baby gator.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I thought I was going to be like Chubbs from Happy Gilmore, but I made it out. I made it out without a nub. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see if this works. But our scientists say
it's science.
It's science. So the first candle here of the danger zone, we'll keep watching that. Silver is currently on a red candle, 73.21. Gold's on a red candle, 4,576.34. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got kind of a little morning radio show going on because I've gotten multiple messages. People listen to this while they're driving to work. So awesome. And some of you on the other side of the world are probably driving home from work. So thank you for making us part of your commute. I did put out these posts last night. These are kind of old now because we're already open. But this was about the Shanghai Future Exchange gapping up over $3. We covered that at the beginning of the stream. So make sure you guys are following me on X, previously known as Twitter, at Intl-Stacker, if you want to stay up to date on this breaking news. I was also covering silver being up over 4% last night. Remember, we hit 74.57 in the after hours there. And again, for those who just joined, I want to cover this tweet one more time. This is confirmed. We were some of the first to break it here on this channel in collaboration with Backyard Bullion. Let me read it one more time. Breaking: massive Royal Mint scandal. Non-silver fake coins sold as Silver Britannias. The Royal Mint just admitted they shipped a batch of 2026 Silver Britannia bullion coins that were not silver. Their official statement: we are aware of an error impacting a small number of 2026 Silver Britannia bullion coins from a recent production run, which were sent to a trade customer. They say they've identified the cause and are in direct contact with the affected customer. The customer, Shards, one of the largest bullion dealers in the UK, found over 200 fake Silver Britannias, and something tells me there's a lot more out there. Ladies and gentlemen, check all your 2026 Silver Britannias. The easiest way to do that without spending $3,000 on a Sigma Metallurgics Verifier Pro, although if you can't afford it, it's a great investment. Pocket Pinger, link is in the description below. Credit to Backyard Bullion and Shards Coin. But like, this is what it looks like. And it's 75% copper. So dirty. So dirty. Like, to me, that's an unacceptable error. Imagine if no one found it and they just kept doing it. Like, is it an error? Did somebody do it on purpose? Is someone pocketing the silver? I don't know. But guys, this is why we call it the danger zone. Look at this. We are in the first candle here. We got 2 minutes left in this candle. And that is a BRC, a big red candle. And that's the first BRC here in a while, since about 5 this morning. Right in the danger zone, right on time. I want to do a quick poll in chat. Do you guys think it was an error? Or do you think like it could have been a scam? And I don't think the Royal Mint systemically would be scamming, but say there's someone on the production line that's like, yo, we could just put in some of this copper nickel and we could pocket this silver, especially with the price being so high. It could be something like that. Who knows? So what do you guys think? Was it an error or was it some sort of a scam on some level? It doesn't mean the whole British Mint is scamming. What do you guys think? You guys are putting it in chat. And ladies and gentlemen, it appears the baby gator took a chomp out of this BRC. It's now halved. So we'll see what happens there. We got a BRC for gold as well, traded at 4,566. We're going to continue to cover the news here. I'm going to cover a few more stories. Actually, I caught up. I did it. Okay. So now I'm going to go to chat. If you guys got questions, please let me know in chat, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. And Tracy said, purchase the Pocket Pinger. Thank you for the recommendation. Awesome, Tracy. Enjoy. And guys, when you purchase the Pocket Pinger, it comes with a password for the Stacker Tools phone application. The app's free, but when you purchase a Pocket Pinger, there's a password that gives you more capabilities. So look in the packaging when you get it, and if you can't find the password, just email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. I'll help you out there. Too many cameras these days for that scenario, says Sean. I mean, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I think they just feed in trays of material. I'm not sure. But if that's a mistake, how do you make that mistake? Like, is there no quality assurance check? I don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't know if it... Like, if it's a scam, I think it would be like an individual person. Like, okay, let's jack this sheet of silver. We'll just put this copper nickel in there. But I don't know, guys. We'll find out, though, maybe. Brent, okay. Shotgun Susie says, I use the baby gator raid at night, and it works. Science. Nice, Shotgun Susie. Brent Rufus says, hi, IS. For reference, Comex was founded in 1933 and has never defaulted. They always seem to kick the can down the road. Let's hope this may be different. And yeah, you know what, Brent? I get it, and I agree with you. But that sentiment is something I've seen a lot in my professional life, guys. Remember, before I went full-time YouTube, I was contracting in emergency management around the world, helping people, cities, states, countries prepare for, respond to, recover from disasters. And every disaster I've ever responded to, whether it was hurricanes, I've been on like 6, 7 hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever it's been, wildfires, the people always say the same thing. I've lived here my entire life, and this has never happened. That's called normalcy bias. And I'm not saying you're having normalcy bias, but I'll get negative comments all the time. The Comex is always fine. They're going to kick the can down the road, blah, blah. You know, you always hear that, but that is very dangerous. I look at everything thinking like this could happen. What would happen if this happens? So we are fully prepared and informed here as the Crustacean Nation. So if I was not to be covering this, because I'm like, they're going to be fine. They're going to figure it out. If they were to default or declare force majeure or something crazy happen, that would catch us all off guard. So I refuse to be party to normalcy bias just because something's always happened one way. To me, especially in my professional career, I know that means nothing. I mean, it's a trend, but really it means nothing. So we need to be prepared for any situation, any shock, and that's what you're going to get here on the channel. I'm going to share with you everything I could figure out, my opinion, what it means, my analysis, so you can form your analysis, and together we could grow stronger as the Crustacean Nation. But thank you for that. And I'm not criticizing you at all, Brent, for saying that. I appreciate the comment. I'm just giving you my perspective. Future Motive saying, my butcher wanted silver and he wanted it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
He wanted his silver and he wanted it now, but you paid him in fiat cash. That's funny, Future Motive. Mac in chat saying, what else would a large clad coins be used for? They could have the clad. They do have the clad material because mints release non-silver, non-gold coins. So I'm sure it's the same material for that. So they would have it in stock. And there you go. Sublime Mad Dog's dropping the URL. Get your pocket pinger, folks. Elijah's saying, do you think the war scare is already factored into the market, or do you think futures headlines could tank? No, I mean, the market could shift dramatically. Elijah, almost right now, fundamentals, in terms of the fundamentals have not changed for gold and silver, and those do matter. But the chart fundamentals, technical analysis almost don't matter right now because we get one tweet from the president or other key official, and it literally changes everything, right? So I think the current trend is priced into the market. Yeah, we're going to see some volatility today. As a matter of fact, let's look at Dow futures. So look, Dow futures are up 500 points. So we're just going to keep getting yo-yoed here. We were down 84 yesterday. We're at 50,000 like 14 days ago, something like that. So yeah, it's priced in for the context of now, but one tweet can completely change that. So there's going to be a lot of volatility moving forward. I guarantee that. Dropping the mic says QC error, laziness testing. Yeah, at the very least, it's laziness. At the worst, I don't know. Do you think? Okay, we got that. Okay, we got Rick Harrison saying, I have nothing constructive to add, but good morning to all anyway. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Guys, we got 1,500 people on the stream, 368 likes. That means we only need 32 more likes to 400. And guys, we only need one more subscriber to do a big show. One more subscriber, 66,800. Besides seeing the big show, remember, I'm doing the mega giveaway soon. Over 30 ounces of silver. We got gold in there. Look at this. We got 30, 40 ounces of copper. Guys, should I add silver to the giveaway right now? Do you guys want me to add silver? Let me know right now. Okay. How about this? Shout out to AG Farmer. He sent something in the mail to include. Look at this. That's a silver Ike. That is a silver Kennedy. And that is a silver quarter. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the United States Bicentennial Silver Uncirculated Set. And silver Ikes are fairly rare. That's a dollar coin. Do you guys want me to keep it? Or do you want me to drop it? You have 3 seconds to say drop it or I'm keeping it. 3, 2. Oh, I'm keeping it. Ah, you got me. 1 more piece of silver added, and all you got to do is subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, did we do it? We did it! Channel members, you know what to do. Here we go. It's time for the big show. Let's see. 67,800. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
Featuring regional finalists from all across the United States. Competing
4
for the title
time.
of America's best aerobic athlete.
4
Presenting
time.
the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing
4 time.
4-time Crystal Light Champion,
4 time.
International Stacker.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, 4-time Crystal Light Champion, 67,800 subscribers from around the world, 2,000 videos. And guys, watch the video I just posted yesterday. It's an absolute heater. As silver's heating back up, we are on the final candle of the danger zone, and we are in a green candle here, starting to form $72.85 on silver, green candle on gold, 4,559, as we are about to break out of the danger zone. If that was your first big show ever, was it life-changing? What do you guys remember on your first big show? Was it some of those days where I was yelling, Lee, she's a Guardian? You remember those days? And shout out to Zombie Killer for becoming a crab cadet. Thank you so much. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And channel members get access to channel member-only live streams here on YouTube in the War Room. And what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And guys, I'm going to be doing a live stream this weekend, probably checking all my silver Britannias to see if any of them are fake. If you're just joining, you missed the news. A bunch of non-silver coins came in these as silver coins. 200 have been found so far. Can we find some? And actually, if it's going to be a small number, under 1,000, they probably will have some good value to them. But if it's thousands upon thousands, no. So we'll see what happens there. Woo! Thank you so much, everybody. We've got 3 minutes left in the danger zone here. We're going to watch the charts. If you got questions, put them in chat. Sorry, I might have missed some questions when we did that big show. So just drop your question again, and I will cover it in chat. Thank you so much, everybody. And you're not going to believe it. We are at 67,814 subscribers. That means we're literally only 86 away from the next big show. And we're only 53 likes away from 500. Next 53 people to hit the like button are going to get good luck for 1 year. It's science.
It's science.
That's one of our lead scientists here on this channel. Jopinator saying, Diamond Claws, we're ready. Thank you so much to all the Diamond Claw members on this channel. I appreciate your support, all the members, everyone. I appreciate your support. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do 12 to 14 hours a day. Who in chat right now is Diamond Claws? Who's got him?
Diamond Claws.
Who's got him? Woo! What a wild morning. Psalm 91 says, we must remember that JP Morgan is said to own over 500 million ounces, which can be accessed by the Comex to temporarily cover their potential losses. Yeah, they have it. We'll see what happens. Zombie Killer saying, should I get more silver eagles or maples? The eagles are priced significantly higher, though. Look, Zombie, unless you could get a good deal, if you guys go here to my channel, you go to playlist. Sorry, my throat is acting up this morning. You go here to Are You New to Silver and Gold Stacking? My top 5 mistakes video. My number 1 mistake is not letting the deals dictate my buys. So if the eagles are significantly more expensive, I would go with the maples. If you're only talking like $1 or $2, I would probably do the eagles if you're based in the United States. If you're based in Canada, I would do the maples. Okay. I got that one. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Support Radical Habits. You should put a Britannia in the giveaway in honor of the news. Maybe I will. I had a Britannia in there. That's funny. This is more of a comment than a question, says Shiny Stacker. I think food prices are going to spike this fall due to fertilizer shortages and Hormuz blockage. Crustaceans should stack a little. I agree with you 100%. And guys, I've had this partnership for years. It went crazy during COVID. It's picking up again. If you go to preparewithis.com, this is part of my emergency management background. You do not want to be on the roof saying, where is FEMA? You do not want to be screaming for help. This, My Patriot Supply Foods, it's very good tasting food, brand new formulations. It's good for 25 years. You put it in the closet, you forget about it. In a time of disaster, you've got it there to save you and your family. Now, you're going to find other food for cheaper, but always look at the calories. My Patriot Supply is 2,000 calories a day. A bunch of the other companies are like 1,300 calories a day. So, ladies and gentlemen, they've got a big deal going on right now. Get a 1-week free food kit from My Patriot Supply with the purchase. So go check that out. Go to preparewithis.com. Prepare you and your families today. Put it in a closet, forget about it. Hopefully you never need it. Not only are you prepared, but it helps support the channel, so thank you so much. Jaybird with the super chat saying, $100 silver or 100Ks first. Love the channel. Thank you, Jaybird. What do you guys think? Are we going to get to 100,000 subscribers first, which YouTube AI, looking at my analytics, says in the next 1 to 2 months we'll be there. So are we going to get to 100K subs first or back over $100 silver first? What do you guys think? Put it in chat. 100K or $100? What do you guys think? Thank you again, Jaybird, for that super chat. It really helps a lot. Thank you. Brian saying, how about generic rounds versus government rounds? Say 5 to 6 premium for the government. No, Brian, I would not pay a 5 to 6 premium for government versus generic rounds. That's too much. I might pay a 4 to 5 premium. I might pay a $4 premium for Eagles just because they're so liquid, and you can sell a bunch of them and not trigger an automatic tax reporting form. So there's some benefits there. But once you get to 5 to 6, I'd probably start buying the generic rounds. Zombie Killer saying the Eagles are 91 per ounce and the Maples are 82. Oof. So what is that? $9. Shop around, Zombie Killer. There's got to be better deals out there. Shop around. I do not like that. Wow. Whoa! Thank you so much, guys. Shelby just gifted 5 International Stacker memberships, and those went to Nap Time. You got one. Yuvraj got one. Cyclonic Silver got one. AG Farmer, what's up, buddy? Hey, AG Farmer, I sent you an email. I had a question for you. Strikler got one, and East End Dave got one. Congratulations. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Make sure you say thank you to Shelby. And the next time I do a war room, which will probably be Friday, I'll see you all in the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. Dave Mo saying, I've been buying cold silver Eagles for spot. I mean, be careful, Dave. I really don't like buying coal anything because coal means they can have holes in them and be totally destroyed. But what's the condition of your cold silver Eagles? Do they look okay, actually? Are they just dented? Let me know. But in general, I do stay away from coal unless I'm getting a really good deal on them. Brian says agreed. 3 to 4 is his max as well. In my opinion, you are missing the boat on increasing subs, utilizing Facebook better. Thank you, Variable. I need to do that. Guys, I do have a Facebook. It's just hard. I'm only one crustacean. You know, it's hard to keep up with everything. I've got stuff automated and I've got stuff linked. I'm going to try to find out how when I go live on these live streams to make it go live on Facebook as well. I'm going to try to get that figured out. I know you can do it. I just got to have some time. But guys, I'm pumping out so much content and doing so much research for you. It's hard to keep up with the news cycle the way it is. It's hard to keep up, but I'm working it. They let me pick the coins I want. Nice, Dave. Well, if they let you pick the coins you want, you're probably doing okay there. That's awesome. We need a Daisy and a BGC to double down. Guys, Amanda wants Daisy and a big green candle. Ladies and gentlemen, I stream around the world on Gold and Silver Ventures, and you guys helped direct it. It wasn't that long time ago. In Egypt, you told me to get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
And J65 in chat saying some of the principles are changing. The U.S. military is currently throwing their ordnance all over the battlefield, which is going to bring military's need for silver up. Yes, yeah. Guys, so much silver is being destroyed right now and across Russia and Ukraine, across the whole Middle East. Millions of ounces of silver are being destroyed, vaporized. Remember, that's one reason I'm so bullish on silver. Like, I'm bullish on silver and gold, but I'm so bullish on silver. One reason, besides all the others I've spouted off, this stuff right here, 99% of this is still above ground. It's in vaults. A couple grams are in my crowns. Like, it is still above ground. The majority of silver ever mined has literally been destroyed. It's vaporized. It's blown up across battlefields. It's literally e-waste. It's literally under landfills. And I've been saying this for years. I think eventually silver is going to become so valuable that I think they're going to be trying to dig up old landfills to get it out. However, you do have some landfills that they build communities on now. So the majority of silver ever mined is destroyed. And remember, we produce about 835 million ounces a year. We consume more than 1.2 billion last year. This year is scheduled for 1.3 billion. 6 consecutive year of silver deficit. It's projected to continue into at least the 2030s. I'm so bullish. And guys, look at this. We're starting to get a rebound here. Starting to get a rebound here on silver. 2 green candles in a row. 72.74 on a green candle silver. Gold finally on a green candle. It got a little smackaroo in the danger zone. Now green, 4,543.60. And thank you so much, Tom, for that super chat. Really appreciate it. Saying the DXY below 100 equals broken. Coiling 3 weeks between 60, 65. Inflation high. Gold, silver still in bull on all-time high frame. Deficit in 6 year. We are in repair phase, but we need to reclaim 80. Stay cool, says Tom Jensen. Do you guys agree with Tom? I agree with Tom. We got to stay cool, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of the DXY, the dollar index, let's check her out. Here it is. So remember, when the DXY is moving up, that's negative bearish pressure on gold and silver. Red, that means it's going to go down. Maybe. It's pressure. It doesn't mean 100%, but it's pressure to push it down. Inversely, when the dollar's going down, it's bullish, positive pressure to help push gold and silver up. Again, it's not perfect. Sometimes they move in tandem when you got other things going on. But right now, the dollar index is at 99.34. So we'll continue to watch that. Oil futures are all slightly up except for Brent. Down 4%. Wow. So today's going to be a wild trading session for sure. And guys, yes. The next shoe to drop here. The next shoe to drop here is dropping very soon, right here. The Shanghai Futures Exchange is going to be opening up here in just 23 minutes. What do you guys think? Are you team green? Are we gapping up? Are you team red? I'm still thinking we're going to gap up. Let me look at the chart. I still think we gap up. As of right now, we gap up. But when we're closer, I'll tell you what I think. But right now, I believe we're going to be gapping up. What do you guys think? And again, thank you so much for that super chat, Tom. You are a legend. Blue Shadow Stacker. And guys, shout out to Blue Shadow Stacker. Again, I'm giving away all that gold, silver, and copper. I'm not giving away these Britannias. I don't know if they're silver or not after that breaking news. But I'm giving all that away soon. But Blue Shadow sent me that treasure chest for the mega giveaway. So say thank you to Blue Shadow for giving us something cool on the set. Oh, the food link in the description. The food link only works if you're in the States. I'm sorry. Yeah, the food link does not work if you're outside the United States, but it's preparewithis.com. Sorry about that to the international folks in there. You got to have a U.S. IP. They'll block you if you're not from the U.S. And the reason is the food is heavy, so I think they just can't afford it to ship it internationally. I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, if you're international trying to click that link, it will not work. So preparewithis.com, or you can do exclamation prayer. I need to do some throat spray. You're right. Guys, my throat this morning. Ken's saying to do the throat spray. Mrs. IS got me this because I've been live streaming for hours and hours a day. The entertainer secret. Should I spray it? I'm going to spray it in 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's been sprayed. And Tom Jensen saying, I am legend, silver legend. It's science. Say it loud. Thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate it. I did the throat spray. You guys remind me from time to time to do the throat spray. Okay, 1 second here. Should I add more silver to the mega giveaway? I mean, it doesn't taste good or bad. Do you guys want more free silver? Do you guys want more free silver courtesy of AG Farmer? How about this? A silver set. A silver Ike, which is pretty rare. You see the S there. Most of the Ikes are not silver. They're clad. We got a silver 50-cent piece, silver quarter. Do you guys want it? Do you guys want it? Should I drop it? You got to tell me in 3 seconds or I keep it. 3, 2, you guys are getting quicker. Should I throw a silver Britannia in there? Maybe I'll throw a silver Britannia in there this weekend. I'm going to do a stream checking all my silver Britannias this weekend live with you. We'll see if I got a fake one. And ladies and gentlemen, $72.96 on a red candle silver. Gold's $4,551. Just coming off 2 pretty decent sized green candles there. Let's go back here and see what you guys are saying to me. Guys, this one tweet is blowing up about the Royal British Mint, the massive scandal. Look at this, 127,000 views. Wow. Oh, look at this from Master Blaster. Tomorrow is Comex silver options expiry. It is. Let's see what he's saying.
I got my silver and it's real.
Wow, that crustacean has the silver and it's real. Thank you, Master Blaster. This can never happen by accident. Wake up. They oversold paper silver massively. This is the way to get money to cover their paper contracts, says Paul. There's all kinds of conspiracies about the post I put out about the Royal Mint. There goes the neighborhood, says Bert. Desperate theft, says Judicial. Dr. Noodle says, and people question Bitcoin. Look, we even got Japanese coverage on that post. Stop naked shorts. I agree with that. Not a good look, says Master Blaster. Totally agree, Master Blaster. This absolutely cannot be done in error or by mistake. What a total con job, says Slim and Sugar. We got some more Japanese coverage there. Look at this, guys. Broken. International Stackers live on YouTube and X. Are you still stacking? I am. Join the Crustacean Nation. Guys, let's check out his command center here. This is Broken. He's got the chart. He's got the chat. He's got his little figurines here. He's got these guys up here. That's a pretty cool command center there. Thank you for the support. And look at this. Fake silver is nothing sacred, says Justin. Translation, we got caught. That's funny. Look at this. I only afford incremental gold. I'm going to start with my grill. Wow. ERRN for life is going to get a grill. Sugazam saying International Stacker keeps stacking. Inflation, hyperinflation is coming faster than you think. What is this? Oh, did you guys see this? This is new news. I saw this yesterday. Let me try to get it unblurry. So Walmart now has electronic prices. So you can pick something off the shelf at Walmart now and you could go to checkout and the price has already changed. They're all digital. So first off, it's going to make more maximum control. They can shift things around. As people buy things and they get lower stock, they could increase the price. But also, too, this is going to get rid of jobs, right? Because people used to have to change all these prices. That was a big deal. Now they're just going to do it with a computer. Totally wild. Totally wild. That's Walmart. That's going to be all shops, honestly. From a business standpoint, it makes total sense. Gary Croft saying Shards is my local bullion dealer. Crazy. The game is rigged, my friend, says Sugazam. What's this saying? The insider trading scandal just got worse. It wasn't just oil. Someone also made a massive unexplained trade on the S&P 500 exactly 15 minutes before Trump's Iran war tweet. Wow. And guys, we are just, 16 minutes away from Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. Silver currently on the Comex, 72.85 on a red candle. Gold at 4,552. Are you team green or team red? Are we gapping up or down on this open? Let me know right now in chat. Okay. According to Grok, you are the only one to post on X about the fakes. Nice, Variable. We're some of the first to break it. A bunch of people are afraid to tweet about it because they're not sure if it's real or fake, but I've got trusted sources. It's real. So we're reporting on it. AG Farmer saying, awesome. I paid 60 for a 5-coin lot on eBay. 2-ounce silver rounds and that coin. Praise God. Congratulations, AG Farmer. Owen saying, payday is tomorrow, so let's go BRCs all day tomorrow. Then off to the moon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
Well, you might get your wish, Owen. Remember, tomorrow is options expiry day, and traditionally the bankers are going to want to do a Slammy McSlammerson on that day, so we'll see. Jopinator saying, first test the Britannias on stream. I'm going to do a fake silver live stream this weekend, guys, and I'm going to be testing those Britannias. Check freegoldback.com. Anyone can get a free Idaho Goldback. Also, Silver Dragons mentioned it. Guys, listen to Silverpug. Check out freegoldback.com. That is a legitimate site. If you've never claimed from them, you can get one. So check them out. Koo Bagel. Perth Mint was caught in a scam in 2023 with gold. Yeah, I did hear about that, Koo. Rick Harrison saying, note to self, take Jammer with me when I go to Walmart. A Jammer, that's funny. Jam the prices. That is funny. Okay, guys, we are just 14 and a half minutes away from Shanghai opening. Pank saying, that's insane. Didn't even know they made non-silver Britannia. They don't make non-silver Britannias. They don't. That was probably metal for some of their other coins. So for those people, I want to cover it real quick one more time that don't know what I'm talking about. We broke this yesterday. Breaking massive Royal Mint scandal. Non-silver fake coins sold as silver Britannias. The Royal Mint just admitted they shipped a batch of 2026 silver Britannia bullion coins that were not silver, and they do not mint Britannias that are silver. That metal was meant for some of their other mint sets. Their official statement, we are aware an error impacting a small number of 2026 silver Britannia bullion coins from a recent production run, which were sent to a trade customer. And guys, Shards broke this. They found over 200 of these fake coins so far in their monster boxes, and they're still ripping them open and they're testing everything. They say they've identified the cause and are in direct contact with the affected customer and are reviewing the entire process. This is a huge breach of trust from one of the most respected government mints in the world. Check your 2026 Britannias, guys. If you need to know how to check your silver Britannia, put check right now in chat and I'll show you. But look, this is Shards, and look, they're 75% copper, 25% nickel, but they look like a silver Britannia. I mean, it looks like a silver Britannia. It even says 999. Fine. Look at that. 1 ounce, 999. Fine. So disgusting. This is their official statement. So yeah, that's that update there. Let's see. Usually I wouldn't touch these without a gloved hand, but I'm a little disgusted, so I'm going to touch it without a gloved hand here. Let's test it. I'll let you guys hear it. Is this real or fake? Did you hear it? Is it real or fake? What do you guys think? Here's a way to test it. So I'm going to test it 2 ways. I'm going to test it with the version that cost about $3,500 to test it. Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. They're totally worth it. If you guys can afford it, it is 1,000% worth it. Okay. So here we go. We just pinged it. Now let's check it on the Sigma. And both show as it passed. So that is a genuine Britannia. So this way to test it is about 3,500. This way to test it's 38, guys. There's so many fakes. Besides, like, we've got the Chinese scammers to worry about. We've got all the eBay scams. We've got scams on whatnot now. We got scams literally everywhere. And now we literally have to worry about Royal British Mint. What other mints do we have to worry about, guys? Do we have to be checking literally every single thing that comes from every trusted store? Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Filled. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the pocket pinger, you get the stick, you get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too, so thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. And I just did a raptor run and got some cough drops. So that was a clandestine raptor run I just did. No, the pocket pinger does not work for slabs. The only thing that works for slabs is going to be the Sigma. Let me show you. So this is how you check slabs. You cannot pocket ping slabs. You have to have the raw coin outside of a slab. But this is a MS69. This is a Silver Eagle. And you can see right there, it checks right through the slabs, double green. The reason that's showing red is because I didn't reset the weight on there. So that red, that thing turning red right there is warning me the weight is off. But that's because we're fine. So that's the only way to check stuff in slab is on a Sigma. And I am giving this away in the mega giveaway, guys. You got to be subscribed. Over 30 ounces of silver. We got gold. We got copper. I mean, we got amazing stuff in here. It's the giveaway of the literal century. All you got to do is subscribe. But yeah, the only way to check slabs is going to be a Sigma. Yeah, Sigma does poured silver. I've tested all my poured silver. Now, it can be a little hard. The Sigma comes with wands. It comes with a small wand. You usually have to use that because you need a flat connection. So you just have to find a part on the poured silver that's like a flat connection. Or a flat spot, which I found on every single one of my pieces. Not a big deal. Ping a known fake so we can hear the difference. Okay. Guys, this is why I push the pocket pinger so hard, because you guys send me fakes all the time. A lot of you guys, look at this. Literally fake 90% mercury dimes, guys. All these are fake in here. And I just helped someone out last night. One of you, I helped test a gold coin. So here we go. Here's a known fake Morgan. So this is fake. Okay? I'm going to ping it on the mic, and you'll hear the difference. So here is a real Morgan silver dollar ping. You hear how nice that is, how full, and it resonates for a long time. Whoops. You hear that? Now, here is the fake. Hear that high pitch? Here it sounds high-pitched and dirty. So that's the fake. Here's the real. Hear the difference? And not all fakes sound the same. Some will just thud. Some don't even ring. I test everything I get with my pocket pinger. Good job, AJ Astronaut. If they say they were made for someone else, does the someone else have the real silver now? I don't know, Mr. Happy. If you're using a stick, be gentle. Just a soft tap. I learned the hard way. Yeah, you can ping them gently. Yeah, if you don't want to dent your coins and stuff, yeah, you got to ping them gently. Support radical habits, says Agent O Shield. Chasing that MILF says, does the Sigma do? Yeah, it does poured silver. Okay. JC in chat says, is anybody in chat a 2-time winner from your Mega Gauze? Guys, are any two? I do have some multi-Mega giveaway winners for sure on the Mega Ga.
Mega!
Has anyone in chat won one silver and at least 2 Mega Gauze? Let me know. There's some lucky people out there. Have you sent coins? Any coins to be slabbed? In the past, yeah, but not recently. Can yoga pants be pinged? No, they can't be pinged, Silverbug. That chain is a dead giveaway, says Chasing That MILF. Chain. What's chain? I'm not sure I know what you mean by the chain. I have a problem. Norway is empty of old silver coins. Was thinking an order from SD Bullion, but they don't ship. Sorry to hear that, RRZ. There's got to be some options out there. Do you have any like your local like boards you could post on maybe? Breaking news says, hope you heard of Jane Street bets on silver. Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I've covered the stuff I could prove. Stuff I can't prove, I'm careful of just pushing out there. The chain, this chain, the chain on the crab? No, guys, that chain on that crustacean's definitely real. Look at that thing. Definitely real. Oh, chin. Chin on the Morgan. Oh, the chin on the Morgan. Gotcha. Guys, we've got 1,400 people in the stream. We've only got 10 more likes to 600. Keep smashing it. Next 10 people to smash it are going to get good luck for the next 45 minutes.
It's science.
It's science. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. What's going to happen? Oh, what am I supposed to do? I feel like I'm supposed to do something this morning. Guys, tonight I'm going to be live on Intl-Stacker. He's one of you. He's a crustacean, longtime channel member. He's going to be interviewing me tonight on his channel. He's going to be asking me a bunch of questions, and I'm going to answer every single one of them. So let me copy the link here. I'll drop it in chat. Guys, make sure when you go here, over here should be a little caret that pops out, and you could click notify me and click like. I hope you guys can all come tonight to that live stream. So I'm going to put the link in chat. 1 second. So please go hit that up if you guys want to come to that. I'm going to be doing it directly after my live tonight. So I will be live tonight I'll probably do the market open. So I'll do 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to maybe 6 or 7. And then I'll take a little bit of a break, and then I'll be on his channel live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So make sure to go click that. B-Man Mitch says, I purchased the pinger, but silver bars never tested as real. Why? I took the bars to a local coin shop. They tested real and so B-Man Mitch, email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com, and I can show you how to do the bar and the generic round testing. There's little tricks to it. So just email me. I'll help you out with that. Blue Yoshi says, I'd rather buy silver than pay that much for a Sigma. I mean, that was my quandary as well. I bought mine. My first one I bought was like 5 years ago, and I get it. But the way I looked at it, I was like, dude, if this Sigma saves me from one fake gold coin, or like multiple fake silver coins, it's paid for itself. So to me, if you're a serious stacker, getting one of those Sigmas is really so important. And I do have a link in the description. You get a coupon. It's a Crabman's the coupon. But they have a few versions that are a bit cheap. One version that's cheaper, that's just as good, but it doesn't have all the sensors. Right here, it's called the Investor. I would not get the original. It can be fooled pretty easily. This is the one I prefer because it's got multiple sensors, a few extra things you could do. But they've got the Investor here. So it's $2,500, but one fake gold coin, it's paid for itself. Honestly. Okay. But I get it. It's a big investment. I get it. Okay, let's reanalyze this. We are a minute 45 from Shanghai opening. We do have some negative pressure here, but we're getting a little bit of a rebound here. I'm still going to go with gap up. I'm going to go with gap up on Shanghai. What do you guys think? We had a massive gap last night. Are you guys with me? Are we gapping up or gapping down? I could be wrong. I could have egg on my face. What do you guys think? Are we gapping up or down? Alpha Crab saying, IS, you buy a Sigma, then test. Find out you have a fake, then what? Sigma ain't gonna fix it. Yeah, but if you test and find a fake immediately, you contact the company, and you can 9 times out of 10 get a refund. If you buy something off eBay, which I do not recommend, there's so many fakes on there unless it's a truly trusted source, you can report it to eBay and get refunded. If it's from a local coin shop, you could take it back. If it's from an online bullion dealer, you can contact them. So that's the good thing about a Sigma. If you find out it's a fake immediately, it gives you actions you can do. And then if you're stacking to hand down to the next generation, you can Rest easy knowing they're getting real gold and silver, not fakes that'll get discovered later. Bullion Standard has the investor for 1,600. Whoa. That's super cheap, Floyd. That makes me a little bit worried there, though. Maybe it's an older version. There are older versions of the Pro that sell for cheaper because they don't have all the new stuff that the brand new Pros have. So it could be something like that. Here we go. 2, 1. I got distracted. I was wrong. Boy, is my face red. We did get a little baby gap there. It was a downer. Boy, is my face red. A little simple baby gap there, but we're on a green candle, then a red, then a green. 81.59 here. Shanghai Futures Exchange. We're going to see what it does. It's starting to grow, guys. The baby gator jumped up and took a little nibble out of that.
It's science.
And you're not going to believe it. We are literally at 67,830 subscribers. Thank you so much. 70 more subscribers until the next big show. And Dutch Murphy in chat saying, have you seen the Sky News video about the price drop right before Trump's tweet? You were on to something yesterday. Someone knew that tweet was coming. I agree with you, Dutch. Yeah, I didn't see that story, but yeah, I agree with you. Look at guys, Brian in chat. He got scammed on Whatnot 3 years ago. 2 fake gold coins, 1 fake gold eagle, 1 fake gold pamp. He's been waiting for 3 weeks. He's still out 11K with Whatnot. Hey, Brian, did you pay with credit card? So, guys, if you're ever buying on eBay or Whatnot and you can pay with credit card and not have to pay a fee, I prefer to pay with credit card because then you can dispute it with the credit card company. Worst case, last line of defense. So, Brian, did you pay that with credit card by chance? Because if they don't come through for you, you might be able to get it there. Silver Pug Chain, my birthday is 27th of March. I have a birthday wish. Hope it comes true. Everyone say happy birthday to Silver Pug. That's in 3 days. I bet them fake Britannias will pop up on eBay in the next couple days with premium attached. Maybe, Mark. You guys, we got a BGC. BGC here, a big green candle. 7309, 7310 now on the Comex for silver. Gold's 4,551. Green candle. Shanghai Futures Exchange, 81.94 in a green candle. Okay, guys, we're 28 minutes away from the stock market opening. Do you guys want me to stay on and cover the open of the stock market? If you want me to stay on and cover the open, put stock market in chat. If you want me to take a break and do some editing of videos and getting other stuff ready, take a break. Let me know. Woo. Guys, how wild is that Royal British Mint story? I mean, honestly, that Royal British Mint story might be the scandal of the year, if not the decade. What do you guys think? Am I overreacting? Do you guys think it's the scandal of the year or scandal of the decade? Or do you think it's no big deal? IS, why are you freaking out? Let me know. Keep subscribing. Keep smashing that like, guys. We're only 40 away from 700. Thank you so much. Let's see what you guys are saying to me here on X, formerly known as Twitter. Then we're going to cover some more breaking news this morning. There's like, guys, the news cycle, when I'm covering stuff for you every day, it's crazy. There's so much stuff. Was silver better at $30 an ounce or $100 an ounce as West Texas? I don't know. Dan is saying, I don't have any Britannias, but you make me want to pull everything out and test it all. I've tested all my stuff. Perth Mint did a gold scam in 2023. Yeah, I remember that. I need to look into that to remind myself. Brian saying credit card company is a last hope. Even with proof of Sigma tests and everything. Whatnot isn't very good. I'm done. Howard saying, if other customers find more fakes, this could blow up in Royal Mint's face. Oh, yeah. BYB has spoken to the Royal Mint Direct and has put out an update. Okay, let's see. Let's see Backyard Bullion's update. Guys, subscribe to him. He's trying to break 100,000 subs. He's giving away a kilo of silver when he breaks it. Okay, so it's got to be a post. Yes, I'm tracking this update. This update is included in my tweet that's blowing up right now. But thank you for that. Thank you for that. It's the tip of the iceberg, says Variable. Discounts on Royal British Mint stuff today. Buying it up and melting into bars, says Al Jazzery. RRKZ is saying the Royal Mint beep up is big, very bad. Stacking for Fun says, I love the pocket pinger, but I do have trouble with generic rounds. I need to learn the technique. Guys, I need to make a video. It's a very specific way to do the generic rounds and the bars. Once you figure it out, it's really easy, but it's kind of... I think I need to make a video on how to do it. But Stacking for Fun, you can email me. But like in a nutshell, let me bring this up. Hold up. Let me bring this up. Okay, let me put this in airplane mode so I don't dox myself. Okay, so on the generic rounds for the Pocket Ping app, it comes up like this. You put the coin on here and you measure it. Look. Oh, hold up. You put the coin on the screen physically and you measure this so it's the size of the coin. Once you do that, you've got the first measurement here. So you have to put in there the diameter, but that helps you figure it out easily without having to have calipers. And then you have to put the weight in grams. You got to have a scale that can weigh the weight in grams. You have to have it exactly. So you got to do that, and then the weight in grams exactly. And then you click set. Once you click set, then you ping it. If you don't do those two things, or if they're off, it's not going to work for you. Does that make sense? But if you're still having difficulty, you could email me. But I need to put together a video. It was hard for me to figure out. I'm like, what the heck? How do I test my Britannia 12-ounce collectible statue? Collectible statue, that's going to be hard, only an acre. But Sound Money is coming out with a new product that's meant for the desk to ping larger items like bars and numismatic coins. So that's coming soon. Maybe that can help. I don't know. It's a bot video. It's a post on the forums. Oh, it's a video posted on the forums. Okay, Northampton. Thank you. I'll have to check it out. What are the chances that major online dealers would sell a fake? I mean, most major online bullion dealers would not if they knew. But the question is, have they checked it and do they know? AG Astronaut says, I sell on eBay more numismatic coins, but the best defense about finding out if something is fake is to know your coins by just looking at them. I can spot fakes all the time, says AG. You need to get the exact size. Super easy. Yeah, Brian, you could do it there on screen, or if you have calipers. If you have calipers, you could do it too. But if that's off or the weight's off, it's going to give you a wonky reading. Yeah. Okay, what are we at here? Okay, 23 minutes till the stock market. Let's see here. So Colby here on X is saying, we already knew printing money was counterfeit, but now the actual mint has produced their own counterfeits, passing them off as real. Precious metals money. It's crazy. Look at this person. Whoops. Right. Because there's nothing left, says Greco. Silvery looking, right. Okay, I think we're caught up there. Okay, let's see what news is going on in the world. Can I get a mega ga? Rich in chat wants to get a mega ga chant, guys. Can we chat mega ga?
Mega!
Can we chant it? Who's ready for the mega ga? Who wants my treasure? Gold, silver, copper. I gave away over 100 ounces in 2025, 801.5 gold backs, other gold and copper. Gave away also already 30 ounces this year of silver. We're giving away more than 30 ounces of silver, a bunch of copper, and some gold here coming in the next mega giveaway. Mega ga! Mega ga! Look at this, behind the scenes in Bullion Star. Man, look at those beauties. If only I had a tray like that. Look at that. And Peter Schiff saying we're in a full-blown financial crisis. I agree. Silver rockets back over 80, says Silver Trade in Shanghai. We watched that live. currently at 81.80 in Shanghai, 73.07 on the Comex silver. Gold's 4,561 on the Comex. Gold to silver ratio is at 62.31 ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of gold there. Look at this. Gold is gone in Turkey. A jeweler in Turkey. I've been a jeweler for 28 years. This is the first time there's no gold. If there were, we'd be selling it. Wow. They're running out of gold in Turkey. Silver's 2-month bullish wedge suggests immediate resistance right under the $80 level, says Rashad. We're going to keep watching that. PM Bug with his morning update. So, Versound is saying, interesting how gold and silver prices are dropping just as they prepare to inject trillions of fake money into the system. People still don't see it. They're printing more currency to buy whatever is left of your real assets. Iran just rejected U.S. ceasefire talks, called them illogical. And that's from No Limit. So here's Rashad again. Gold's possible inverse head and shoulders. So gold has a possible inverse head and shoulders. A lot of this stuff I've covered. That's why I'm just like going through and seeing. Okay. Look at guys here. Weimar Silver Baron saying, I'm ruined. Here's his return. And silver, his total returns 114%. Gold, 78%. Brian in chat saying, I could use a piece of the Mega Ga. Need some serious help getting my cost average down. That's the best way, is to win the Mega giveaway. Okay. I got a question for you guys. I got a coin from a viewer, and I'm going to test it for him this weekend. I'm going to be testing my Britannias this weekend. I'm going to be testing other real and fake gold and silver coins. This is from one of you. This is purportedly a gold sovereign. I'm going to show you guys close. Is this real or fake? I'm not going to test it now. I'm going to test it this weekend. But do you guys think this is real or fake? From 1910, a gold sovereign. What do you guys think? I'm going to be testing this weekend. A fun little weekend live stream. I've kind of been doing it last weekend or the weekend before. I did a fake or real gold and silver live stream. I think they're very informative, educational. It helps you guys learn to spot fakes. So I'm going to be doing this weekend. Is that real or fake? It's about $1,000 coin if it's real. Just the melt value. So I'll be testing on the Sigma. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 16 minutes and 45 seconds away from the open of the stock market. What's going to happen to gold and silver? We're going to find out here together. Smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Only 95 more to 800. Okay, what's the thing with gloves and handling coins? Does the salt or grease from your skin damage them? Never handled mine. All I own are Britannias. Just ordered gloves. Yeah. So like stuff like this, poured silver, you can touch with your hands, no problem. But your hands have oil on them. And I can show you guys exactly what happens. Hold up. Hold up. There's oil on your hands. Oh, I don't have it here. There's oil on your hands that will change the way the coin looks. So with bullion coin, you want it like nice, fresh, and shiny. So oil on your hands, they can cause the coin to discolor. They can cause it to tone. Here we go. Like, look at what happened to this American Silver Eagle from handling it with my hands. So it will discolor the coin. So yeah, white cotton gloves for any type of bullion, any type of numismatic, semi-numismatic coin is preferable. If it's 90% silver or like poured silver, you don't have to worry about it. Remember, the goal is to sell your silver eventually or hand it down, and you want to be worth as much as possible. Thoughts on India moving away from Western spot? It's interesting dropping the mic, and I'm waiting to see how many more countries do that, because that could definitely affect the paper price we see every day. And Stacking Shark says, rules when buying from Whatnot or eBay. Rule number 1, do not buy gold or silver on eBay or Whatnot. Rule number 2, repeat rule number 1. That's so funny, Stacking Shark. What's rule number 3, though? Is there a good way to clean coins? You don't want to clean coins, Johnny. Cleaning coins can destroy any kind of numismatic value they have. As a matter of fact, when you send in a coin to have it graded, if it's been cleaned, they'll actually list cleaned coin, and that will decrease the price. So it's tempting to clean coins. Don't clean them. Just leave them alone. Hypersonic is saying a sigma after the depression fall. Wait. A sigma after the depression fall out will be the ability for income. Verifying real metal. I mean, that is true. That is true. If you have a sigma, Josh in chat from Scotland, he started a business where he has a sigma and he will test things for people. Someone asked if we could ping the dong. I mean, you guys, okay, I'll try. Here's my big old fat stack of Vietnam dong. Let's see if it pings. No, it doesn't ping, guys. Okay, we are just 13 and a half minutes away from the stock market open. We're going to see what happens here. Can you spray and clean them with isopropyl alcohol? I would not clean coins. Don't do it. Don't do it! May your General Silver Pug have the physical silver hammer, please. This is made by SGT. This, guys, the corks. Oh, do you want to see a silver cork? They're coming. Who wants to see it? These are in commemoration of hitting $100 an ounce. 1 second here. It's limited mintage. I'm only doing 20 of each. It's been such a massive project. Okay, here we go. So here's what the prototype looks like. This is the prototype. We are stamping now. The production ones are going to have the weight and the fine silver stamped on the side. The bottom's going to have the number of the cork, and it's going to have the SGT stacking privy. And there's the top, a custom stamp. AG $100 on January 23rd, 2026. How cool is that? Coming soon, guys. Coming soon. Here's what he finished so far. Guys, this ended up being a massive project. It ended up being super hard. He's had to do multiple versions. But here we go. Here's 4 finished copper. Here's 4 finished silver. How cool is that, guys? Coming soon. Coming soon. Okay, can the PMV Pro, can you scan larger bars than 5 ounce, or do you need additional tools? Jeff, it comes with wands. So yes, with the wand, you can do that, but I've got something here. Hold up, let me grab it. So the company I work with, and the link is in the description below, that gets you the discount, Crabman. That one, this is why I bought it. It comes with the bridge. So let me show you. So on the Sigma Pro in the past, I tested my 100 ounces. I tested my kilos. I did all of that with a wand, but this is why I upgraded. Now they have this bridge. You do 100 ounce bars here, kilos, 10, 20, 30 ounce. So this is designed for big bars, but still with the Pro, with the wand, you can still do it. But The best way is with the bridge I just showed you. But again, don't get the original, get the pro. What about the app CoinSnap? Is anyone using it for numismatics? I'm not using it. I've never used it, so I don't know. Does Viola like Vietnamese dong, or does she prefer silver? Guys, I met a girl in Poland. She's single. She wants a date. Her name's Viola. She's text gold, silver, copper all day long.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. Yes. Seen an apology from the Royal Mint attached to a comment to your post. Oh, did they finally post something? Let's see. Did they finally post something? These are all the comments. These are all the replies. I'm trying to find the... Did Royal British Mint actually put something out? It's wild they didn't put something out yesterday. I wonder if the Royal British Mint hates me now because I broke that story. But I'm not going to not tell you guys things because I don't want mints not to... I hope they like me. I hope I can go tour one day. But I might not be their favorite person right now. Okay. Ryan says, what if you already touched the coins with your bare hands? Should you lightly wash them? No, just leave it alone. It's not 100% they're going to discolor. So I would just leave it alone. If they discolor, there's ways to deal with it without cleaning the coin per se. But just leave it alone. Don't do it again. Just use cotton gloves. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay either way. But just don't clean the coins. And sometimes you can get a tone that is amazing that increases the value of the coin. So you might get lucky. Oxby in chat saying CC fluidity. The first time in my life my CC purchase for silver has been held pending status for 3 days now. Could be the sign of CC debt and banks holding onto the cash. Oh, are you talking about credit card, Oxby? I thought you were talking about CC Mint for a second there. I think you're talking about credit card. The majority of my stack is 2-ounce Queen's Beast Lion coins. Nice. Will a pocket pinger work on those? I don't know, Lee. I've never tried to ping. I would assume. So. Let me check the coin app. Let me check to see if the coin app has Queen's Beast. I oftentimes will ask them to add coins. You know what? I'm going to add. I don't see Queen's Beast in here. You should be able to ping it, but the coin is not in their system. I'm looking at it right now. So I will message them today and ask them to add the 2-ounce Queen's Beast there. Stacking for Fun says, yes, very specific measurements on generic rounds works. I can't just assume 39 mm. Thanks for the pro tip. Oh, so Stacking for Fun, that worked for you? That worked for you, doing the coin on the screen? Peter saying, I bought a really awesome copper collections of Ozzy's guitar and pick set, but I can figure out how to show the picture. Ooh, if you figure it out, put it on X and tweet it at me. Ali's saying, have you seen what's happening at the Kuwait airport? No, what's happening at the Kuwait airport? Ali, let us know. Kuwait airport. Ali's on the ground in Kuwait, guys. Smoke rising from the Kuwait airport after Iranian drone strike. Wow. Oh, it hit the fuel storage tank at Kuwait airport. Still burning. Be safe out there, Ali. What did you miss about the Royal British Mint? Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, I'm going to do this one more time. This is the biggest story of the century. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. Maybe it's just the week. Maybe it's the year. Maybe it's the decade. What do you guys think? But this is a massive scandal. Look, my post on X is one of the first posts about it. I did verify it with trusted sources. Up to 136,000 views. Thank you. Breaking. Massive Royal British Mint scandal. Non-silver fake coins sold as Silver Britannias. The Royal Mint just admitted they shipped a batch of 2026 Silver Britannia bullion coins that were not silver. This is them. It says 999 fine silver, but they were not silver, ladies and gentlemen. Their official statement: we are aware of an error impacting a small number of 2026 Silver Britannia bullion coins, excuse me, from our recent production run, which were sent to a trade customer. They say they've identified the cause and are in direct contact with the affected company. That's Shards, one of the biggest bullion dealers in the UK. They found 200 of the fakers so far. Check your 2026 Silver Britannias now. Credit to Backyard Bullion for the official statement and Shards Coin and Bullion on YouTube. Here it is here. 75% copper, 25% nickel. So dirty. That's what you missed, Shark. Guys, that's why you got to protect yourself. For the love of God, get yourself a pocket pinger. Things are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the pocket pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the pocket pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. And in chat, RRZK is asking, why would they even make non-silver Britannias? They don't. They don't make non-silver Britannias. They, the metal they used is for other mint set coins that aren't silver or gold. So they use the wrong metal. So those are most likely, hopefully, the first non-silver Britannias ever made. Benham says, I dipped some of my coins in bullion and silver dip to make them shine. Nothing I have is numismatic currently, and I like to see old coins shy. I say it's up to the stacker. I mean, sure, Ben M, but what happens when one of those coins turns into a numismatic coin, or there's some rare error or something found later? I get it. I like having the coin shiny. And if it's a bullion coin, I get that perspective, but what I've always done, and my advice, is just don't clean anything. Just leave it. It's tempting. Just leave it. Ali says, it's still burning 14 hours later. They say that Kuwait, the sky in Kuwait is black at 3. Wow. Sorry to hear that, Ali. Don't breathe in that smoke. It's not good for you. Stay away from that smoke. Stacking Shark says Royal Mint is BSing. How do you make a mistake and make not silver when that's all you do? Well, to be fair, it's not all they do. So if we go to the Royal British Mint here. Collect. So see, just like the US Mint, they put out a bunch of non-silver coins every year. See? Well, that's silver and gold, but they put out a bunch of non-silver coins. So I think what happened is they just pulled the metal from the wrong wrong hoard and fed it in when they were supposed to be minting Britannias. I think that's probably what happened. Will we ever find out for sure? I don't know. RRK says, so this means that something that should not be silver is now silver. No. What it means is these right here. These are silver Britannias. Again, I pulled out some tubes here. And these are all silver. Okay? These are all silver. And looking on the screen there, it is even marked 0.999 fine silver. But this coin is not silver. It's 75% copper, 25%, or I think it's the other way. Yeah, 25% nickel, 70 copper, or whatever. So it says it's silver and it's not. That's the problem. Imagine you have a bunch of silver coins in your safe. You die, your kids go to a coin shop and they're testing it. They're like, these are not silver. Looks like BYB has the Royal Mint's legal team all over him as he's deleted his post now. Advises against speculation. Really? He still has his post. Oh, his original post is down. Interesting. But he still has... Oh, here it is. You may have noticed I've taken my video down and removed my previous post. I don't have all the information and remind people not to publicly speculate until we know all the facts. Be careful what you say and how you say it publicly. Follow Shards for more updates. Okay. I wonder if I'm going to get a cease and desist. We'll see. I mean, I've said nothing that's not true. They were supposed to be silver. They're not. Literally, the Royal British Mint confirmed it. So, we'll see what happens. And Spiky Mikey saying, thank you for being a member for 3 months, by the way. Ouch, someone's not going to be happy buying them. I know. Dave's not here, man. Dave's in chat. He's been a member for 5 months. Thank you so much. Guys, the stock market's open now. The first 1 minute has passed. Dow Jones up 536. S&P's up 64. NASDAQ's up 250. Oil's all down. Percent, 5%. Shards found at least 200. Let's see, Shards. Let's see if Shards has posted anything. This is like one of the top bullion dealers in the UK. I just shared a coin dealer on X to your account. They are reliable and just began and whatnot. Not everyone is fake. So yeah, that's true. Not everyone's fake. Not everyone's fake. 100% true. You just got to be careful. You may get one, but you're probably good. You've only been saying what you don't know what happened, not accusing them of anything. Yeah, I've asked questions. So we'll see. I'll send it to the legal team. Stacy's saying, can anything be done about milky coins? There are methodologies out there to remove milk spots. They got them on the internet. So you can look them up. Just be careful. You don't want to do that, obviously, to numismatic coins. Did you quote Cheech and Chong? I don't know. I might have by mistake. What's the Pocket Pinterest code? Pocket Pinterest? Pocket Pinger. So my link will give you automatically the cheapest out there, whatever they have going on. So there's no set code. But if you click through my link, it's going to give you whatever the cheapest price is. Sometimes they do deals and sales. Sometimes they don't, on top of that. I love to have a tube of fakes. I bet they'll be worth good money depending on how they were minted, says Jimmy Reefer. Yes, the market is open. We're on the first candle here, and a red candle here. We're 3 minutes in. 72.77. It's a security feature, the milk spots. Yeah, I mean, if you see milk spots, you know certainly it's real silver. RJG is saying, what not recently approached me to sell on their platform for my cards and video games. I told him to shove off. The backyard break scandals put a bad taste in my mouth. Interesting. Backyard breaks. I've not heard of that. I'll have to look into that. AG Farmer sent me an email. Thank you, AG. I'll check it out. All right, guys, the stock market's open, and it looks like it's so far an update for the stock market. We're going to continue to watch that. The next time I'm going to be live here is going to be this evening. I'll be live 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll do the market open together. And then after that, I'm going to be on Tiger Stacker. So at 8 p.m. tonight, Tiger Stacker is interviewing me. So let me get the link right now to that live stream. I will drop it in chat. Hold up. Here it is. I'll drop it in chat. Make sure you guys come out for that. That's going to be a fun one. Bam. Link for Tiger. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What questions he's going to ask me, I don't know, but I'm going to answer them all. Okay, guys, I got to get to editing. I got to get to do a lot of stuff here. But thank you so much for the support. Please smash the like button on your way out. And for everyone, I'll say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you tonight. Thank you so much.
Each year, the Stacker Crab makes a pilgrimage to the International Stacker YouTube channel. Here we have a typical Stacker Crab. While typical crabs will eat shells and food of such, these crabs only feast on silver.